Hello, Bridgeside. In the debate of Hulu versus Netflix, I think I have to go with Netflix, only because I've never used Hulu.
Netflix is my choice. I watch it all the time.
Hulu is better than Netflix because you can actually watch the newest episodes of TV shows and you can actually binge watch stuff. They have the 24/7 option.
I'm a Netflix kind of a guy. I think it has the better shows.
I would definitely go with Netflix over Hulu any day.
I really like Hulu. Hulu? Is it Hulu?
You gotta go Netflix. Hulu has ads. Nobody likes ads. Let's go premium. No one wants that.
Netflix all day. All day. 10 times better than Hulu.
It's Netflix and chill, not Hulu and chill.
Welcome to Bridgeside Network. I'm Mr. Bridgeside, and this is Brooklyn Versus, the show where the best argument wins. We have two challengers here to argue Netflix versus Hulu. What's the best streaming program? They'll go through a series of arguments, and I will choose at the end who has the best argument, whether I agree or disagree. At the end of the show, I will award the winner, and they will get the mystery prize to be revealed, as well as they'll walk away like any good argument with the last word. So let's introduce your challengers today. Challenger number one, his name is Stephen James. He's the Brooklyn Versus reigning champion from last season. He also won last week. Good for you, Steve. He's also known from Hive Mind Radio. Welcome to the stream. Stephen James arguing for Hulu. Hulu? And guest number two, Chris Guttadaro, New York-based firefighter and actor, an all-around lovable guy. He's our Captain America over here at Bridgeside, and he's arguing for Netflix. So, challengers, are you ready? May the best argument win. We'll go into the first segment titled
30-second argument.
As the title suggests, each challenger gets 30 seconds to state their claim uninterrupted. We'll start with Stephen. Stephen, your 30-second starts now.
Well, first off, I'm arguing Netflix, not Hulu. Let's get that right. But Netflix has superior content, critically acclaimed originals like The Irishman, which specifically sought out Netflix, Stranger Things, and more. Netflix is a worldwide platform with multiple countries having different sets of content, a household name. Hulu is only available in the U.S. Hulu's biggest draw is that it has up-to-date television, something you can get just by not being lazy and catching it when you can. Netflix's library is far superior.
Not a bad argument, Stephen, but I will say in a game where the judge has to determine your fate, even though I screwed up, you don't correct me that harsh on air, but starting off on a bad foot there, Stephen, gotta say. But all right, we're gonna go right to Chris's argument. I'm the impartial judge, so arguments count here, Steve. You know that. All right, Chris, are you ready? Your 30 seconds starts now.
All right, Mr. Bridgeside, you're looking very swell today. I'm going with Hulu. So Hulu is cheaper. There's also, Stephen, don't make faces at me. With Hulu, you also get live TV. I also like the fact that with Hulu, you can upgrade to Disney Plus. You have Showtime. There's also A&E on it. There's AMC. With Hulu, you can also see TV shows that just currently air. Netflix, you can binge watch only if it's old, but you have to wait at least for the season to end to catch up on shows. And
all right.
The Irishman,
all right, you're done. Your 30 seconds is done. You used the first few seconds to state that you're doing Hulu and to butter me up a little, which I appreciate. You tried to go the opposite end of Steven, but you kind of ate into your argument a little bit there. You used some time. Chris, I will give you on this follow-up. We're going to the next segment. We got the 30-second arguments. We're going to go into the follow-up segment.
Follow-up.
All right, Chris, I'm going to come back to you. Chris, I'm just going to give you one more chance to state your main point here. Give me one main point. What's your main basis of your argument?
Okay. So Hulu is cheaper. You can also have more than one person streaming it at a time. Netflix, if you have more than one person streaming it, you have to pay extra. Hulu, I never have a problem with buffering. Netflix, sometimes with the buffering, It's like watching a bad Godzilla movie. You have the lines coming out, the actors saying their words, and then you don't hear the sentence till about 30 seconds later. Horrible.
All right. Now, Steven, I want you to tell me what is the worst thing about Hulu?
The worst thing about Hulu is the price. There's a reason why it's cheaper. It's because you don't get anything. Netflix, you have superior quality in 4K, which you don't get with Hulu. You don't get stereo sound in both 7.1 and 5.1 surround sound. Hulu only gives you stereo. So if you like your stuff, you get what you pay for. You're not getting trash. And if you don't pay for the premium option, what do you get? You get ads out the butt. Ads out the butt. Netflix,
Okay.
even at its
All right.
most basic tier, you don't get
All right, very good. Now, Chris, you kind of brought in the whole, you get this with Hulu, you get that with Hulu. Like, is the variety the reason that makes Hulu good? That means that you get, like, does it mean it's good on its own, or it needs all these other things to be good?
It gives you the option because you're going to watch sports, you're going to watch other movies anyway. They give you the option to expand. Netflix, they give you a lot of quantity, but there's not much quality. Like, they have all these crazy documentaries that come out, like between The Tiger King, one about a girl going into porn, another serial killer documentary. Like, how many things are you going to make about Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer? Crazy documentaries. So much quantity, no quality.
All right. Now, Steven, he mentioned live TV. I think that's a really good benefit. And you get quicker services as far as TV is concerned, programming. Netflix doesn't have that.
Sure. If you're not lazy and just watch it, you can just save money. It's that easy. Whereas you mentioned Tiger King. Oh, the biggest cultural phenomenon in things right now. Whether you like it or not, people are talking about Netflix shows more. It becomes cultural staples, not Hulu. When was the last time someone was like, oh, I have to catch this show on Hulu?
All right. Fair enough, guys. Now, we're going to move on here, and we just want to thank everybody that's on the stream. Send us your comments and questions. We have Stella moderating in the chat, and we got a couple comments already. Bad Godzilla movie, Nevin Cummins laughing at one of our challengers here. All right, so send us your opinions, guys, and also we want to know what we should argue next. We'll get back to that, but tell us what you think about Netflix and Hulu, guys, and we're going to move on. Goohey, Paul is lit. Thank you, my friend. I try. All right, we're going to move on to the next segment here, titled
War of Words.
Guys, we heard each challenger's opinion. Now we're going to let them go at it face to face. I'm going to cut back and forth. We want you to argue with them in the comments. So I'm going to start with Chris. Chris, lead us off. Keep pushing your point here. Push Steven's buttons.
Did you not hear of the movie Parasite? What kind of award did that one win? What is that? A Hulu original. How about that?
Not Oscar award nominated like The Irishman. You're not getting stuff
Parasite.
like that.
Parasite.
Oscar
That's the only word I need.
Is Parasite going to be Oscar worthy? No,
Great
it's going to be garbage.
Great movie.
Stop it.
Come on.
$13
Pesci,
billion
De Niro,
spent
washed
on
up.
content.
Irishman,
$13 billion. It put an entire cultural industry like Blockbuster, which is on your shirt, out of business.
So much
Out
better.
of
Chris, you got to
business,
say more
just
than
like
stop
your
it.
argument.
Guys, okay, Netflix. Come on. It's like a bad Jordan brand. Everybody still buys the sneakers and it's no quality anymore. Come on.
A cultural brand, which is better. Sorry.
Not better.
Netflix and chill, like Chris Lazaro said, not Hulu and chill.
Netflix
Cultural
and Hulu. Disney
icon.
Plus, ESPN Plus. What else is there?
Oh, so you have to pay for plus.
Cinemax.
All right.
Plus
I've heard enough of this. I'm done with the war of the words. We got to move on. We're going into
Closing arguments.
All right, guys. We heard from them. Guys, let us know who you think is winning this argument. Who should win the argument? Rob Pietrak, thank you. He likes to fight here, but I need some real clarity in these arguments now. And Steven, it's up to you, man, to go first for your closing argument. And Steven, short 2 to 3 sentence, go.
It's about value. No ads with Netflix, 4K quality, surround sound. If you're a parent, the best quality control you can for your kids. It's safer. It's better.
All right. And Chris, your closing argument.
Hulu does have surround sound, and it has better quality. Quality over quantity anytime. That's how it goes. It's cheaper, it's better, and there's options to upgrade if you need it. Live streaming, sports, Hulu all day.
All right. We have Stella on the stream saying Hulu is better. We got some for Hulu. A lot of the people were Netflix. You needed a really, really strong argument here. We had about 10-2 or something like that. I can't count very good. But in our user submitted comments, opinions, it was a hard argument to get. So you know what? If someone's had some stuff to sway me in the comment section, let me know. Netflix all day, Hive Mind Radio. Steven, we know that's you. Stop that. But appreciate the comment. All right, guys. I'm going to, have to make a decision here. Chris, I do love Hulu, and I love what Hulu has to offer, and that you get premium viewing of TV shows quicker. I like that it's cheaper. I felt like your argument was a little weak in the amount to overcome the Netflix behemoth. You kept leaning on that you get Disney Plus, but we almost argued Disney Plus or another service. We almost had 3 people to argue Disney Plus, so that you kept going back to that in your final argument. So I got to give it to Steven again, sadly. Steven, you win the argument. I'm going to show you what you win, Steve, before you get your last word, and this is what you won, Steve. You win a Barnes & Noble's gift card worth $10 so you can go read some books and get off the TV a little bit, get a little smarter, read a little better. Steve, it's time for
the last word.
My last word here is it's about competitiveness. This was a hard argument, and I give Chris Guttadaro credit for taking an unpopular opinion, but when you're going up against the juggernaut, both Netflix and myself, get trampled underfoot.
All right, guys, that's Stephen James, winner once again. Chris, it was a good fight for Netflix, but streaming wars have ended, at least for now, here on Brooklyn Versus. Let us know what you want us to argue next. Send us comments. We're going to keep coming out with them Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. Thank you for watching Brooklyn Versus on Bridgeside Network. We're all about supporting creators, building community, and helping you with production so you can go out there and start rolling. For the team here, see you on the Bridge side.